اسرار تيتان الغواصة التي ذهبت تبحث عن تيتانيك. من هم الخمس مليونيرات الذين اختفوا؟ تلاحظونهم هنا. وكيف اختفوا في هذا الشهر، نهاية شهر السادس؟ وما هي التصريحات، وما هي الكلف، وما هي الأعماق؟ ستلاحظون فيديو مترجم عنه، وما هي الصناعة والتكلفة، كلها تلاحظوها بدقة. لا تجدوها في مواقع أخرى وهنا بمواقع رسمية.
has this system called the Integrated Undersea Surveillance System, and they can detect enemy submarines, but they detected the implosion. They heard the sound of the implosion through this system on Sunday morning. So as far as we're concerned, the military already knew these people were dead on Sunday morning. So my question here then is, why in
a submersible operated by Ocean Gate went missing in the international waters in the North Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Newfoundland, Canada. The submersible was on a tourist expedition to view the wreckage of the RMS Titanic with 5 individuals on board, including the founder and CEO of Ocean Gate, Stockton Rush. Due to the estimated 3 days of oxygen supply, there was a huge rescue effort by the US Coast Guard and Canada's Coast Guard, which was unsuccessful. On to start with what we know about the company operating the Titan submersible. Ocean Gate Incorporated is a privately held U.S. company operating out of Everett, Washington, that provides crewed submersibles for tourism industry and research and exploration. The company was founded in 2009 by Stockton Rush and Guillermo Solin. Stockton Rush
تابعوا بدقة ملخص المعلومات في نهاية الفيديو. أرجو أن تكونوا بطيئين في القراءة لأنها معلومات مركزة من مصادر رسمية. ستلاحظونها هنا.
Sitting like this for 8 hours. someone asks the question, what if nature calls? Yes, there's a toilet on the submersible, but it is only separated from the rest of the capsule by a privacy curtain located at the front of the submarine. The interior of the vessel is pretty simple. You will have a joystick, which is actually a video game controller, and two monitors to help steer the vessel. One is for the sonar, and the other one placed on the side is for steering the submersible. This is probably one of the basic deep diving submarine you will ever see. Let's move outside the submersible to understand the engineering behind it. These are the 4 electric thrusters that help steer the vessel. 2 inner space thrusters are placed in a horizontal position as shown here, and 2 more are located on both sides of the vessel are placed in a vertical position. At the back is the electronics equipment and most probably contains oxygen and navigation system. It is an unmanned part of the vessel that also has the ability to even recycle some of the carbon dioxides and pump back the regenerated 50% oxygen into the cabin. This is one of the main reasons the submersible vessel has a 96-hour oxygen as claimed by the company. Interestingly, this is the entrance made up of titanium and opens up just like this. This is the camera of the vessel, which can be viewed from one of the 2 monitors. At the front are 4 lights required for deep-sea diving. With all this equipment, the submersible can go up to depths of 4,000 meters or 13,000 feet at a speed of 2.3 miles per hour or 3 knots. Now that we have established the basic functions, let's take a look at how this works. Step number 1. Mothership, which is the Polar Prince, anchors at a particular spot where the Titanic shipwreck is located. Step number 2. The ramp slowly disembarks from the mothership along with the Titan submersible. Step number 3. It will slowly descend to a certain depth. Step number 4. The small Titan submersible will disengage from the assigned platform. Step number 5. Titan will slowly descend at a low speed of 3 or 4 knots. Step number 6. The pilot will use the joysticks to pilot the vessel. This is how it works. Moving the joystick controller just like this will propel the vessel forward. Tilting the controller back will reverse the vessel with the help of the electric thrusters. If the pilot wants to turn left or right, he will just have to twist the controller and the effects will be as shown in the animations. On the left-hand side of the joystick is the down and up controller. Tilting the controls forward results in the downward descent of the vessel, and pushing the controllers down results in the upward movement of the vessel. Let's look at 5 scenarios through the animations of what might have happened to the OceanGate Titan submersible. Version number 1. The primary objective of the submersible was for tourists to explore the Titanic shipwreck hovering over it, an experience what only a few people were able to achieve. And while doing so, it could have been tangled in the wreckage of the Titanic. Version number 2. The battery might have ceased since it requires the 4 electric propellers to operate them. In the dark ocean's depth, the glass present in the vessel might have cracked.